This is Dee with Divine Needle. Hi, everybody. It's a full moon in Leo. A full moon in Leo. They told me they want the old Spirit Keepers deck. Don't know why. I guess we'll see. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful week. This reading is because of the full moon in Leo. The messenger is in Aquarius, and Mars and Venus are in hell marching towards Aquarius together. It started that on Valentine's Day. It's really funny because the V's keep popping out to me. During my reading, I got that V in the tea leaf. And some other tarot readers were getting the letter V as well. I'm going to show you something else. Let me go grab it. Where I got V again. Okay. So, my husband's here during this reading.
What up? It's your boy!
You can hear him. We were talking about B, the letter V. And he said, yeah, I watched a movie once. And I said, yes, V for Vendetta. Anyway, my son bought this. Interesting because the heart is the fuel for the sun was that last reading. Interesting. Empress, 1908. As you see, it's blue. This is blue. See, it's clear at the top. It's a clear bottle. The liquor inside is blue.
It's almost purple.
Yeah. This also changes color. It changes to red when mixed with tonic or citrus. And my son bought some tonic water that has citrus in it. So it's got, double duty basically. And look what it says. Add tonic or citrus and watch the spirit transform. Wow. Transformation energy, Empress, creation energy.
Yep.
And these are hand numbered bottles. This stuff isn't cheap. It is gin, 85 proof. A very special one. It's got some extra stuff like butterfly pea blossoms. Anyway, there's the V. Like I said, I've been trying to teach everybody to see what I see and see the repetition in the holodeck. Yeah. It's interesting because we were out today and we got 1111. 1111 means on track to me. Thank you, sweetie. You're welcome. It means on path. Twin flames, on path. You don't want to see 111. I'm discovering that the 111 is not a good number to get. You want to see 1111. If you're seeing 111, it's almost like getting the 911, okay? So keep that in mind if you're seeing that number. Anyway, we went out today because we had an errand to run, and we got 1111 just as we pulled up to the place where we were completing our errand. Meaning on track, on path, doing what we're supposed to be doing. What are you doing? He's making his, see, right here? Yeah. His shadow waving at you.
Show myself.
Oh, you can see him. He's right here. If you look. If he moves a little bit, you can see him next to my coffee.
There I am. Okay, I'll let you do you.
Anyway, and then we had some lunch and came home. And just as I stepped into the office, one of the kitties had turned my computer back on. And the screen has the time, and it said 1, 2, 3, 4. Step by step by step forward. Wow. Anyway, you got to pay attention to that stuff. The kitty cats are showing us the way. Anyway, so let's look at the astrology going on, because that's important. So let's take a look. So today, the moon at 0 in Leo, but it'll be moving into Scorpio, or into Virgo, sorry. Interesting. Fire. Leo, the fire. And Virgo, the heart. You know how that was a big deal because of what I got on the Sabian Mysteries picture, what they told me in the Gematria code of 1554, that the heart fuels the sun. And the fact that these two are together in health. At 17 degrees right now. They were at 15 degrees on Valentine's Day together. Mercury, that messenger that just moved into Aquarius on Valentine's Day, is now at 1 degree. And of course the sun directly across, giving us our full moon energy that we're in right now. So, and Uranus at a critical degree of 11 degrees. 11s. So, yeah, and in Taurus. Been in Taurus for quite some time. This one hangs around. Once it enters your sign, it's like Saturn stays for a while. And trust me, when Saturn's in your sign, the test for you will be much greater than the test that rest of the planet gets. Personal level. Okay? Not that the planets aren't being, or the people on the planet and the planet itself being tested heavily right now. But when it's in your sign, oh, wow. Okay. Anyway. So, let's look at the Sabian Mysteries picture for today. Now, here's that sun that got fueled by the heart next to a pile of wood and a very red scene with what looks like burnt trees in the background. It's interesting because we have really high wind advisories across much of the U.S. today. And so much so I'm concerned about fires possibly breaking out. And it's that way clear over into New Mexico, Colorado, that whole area, just wind, really high winds. And there's a lot of fire advisories because of it.
It's 11 blocks.
Huh?
It's 11 blocks.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Just noticed it.
Is it?
Yeah.
4,
Count them.
7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay. 11. 11 sticks of wood.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Interesting. Take note. 11 logs. 11 pieces of cut timber. You know, the color red, and this almost reminds me of a planet sitting here. Or the sun. But Uranus being at 11 degrees in Taurus right now. Very fascinating. Okay. The energy is also reflected in this. A butterfly emerging from a chrysalis. It's like this fueling the fire. This fire is what brings us some Empress energy, creation energy. The rising phoenix. Kind of a combo of those cards. And I also saw, what looks like a tornado here, of course. That's popped out at me immediately. But with the weather the way it is, storms and the wind, high winds, tornadoes generate high winds, lots of wind warnings going on today across the U.S. anyway. And yeah. The other thing that's really interesting, I didn't notice at the time, it almost looks like there's some pentacles right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one's kind of behind another bigger one here and a smaller one here. Interesting, just taking note of that. But rising Phoenix energy, so rebirthing. New endeavors and new projects seems to be kind of a theme. So, rising from the ashes with this fueled heart. All right, let's see what the cards have to say about all of this, and see what this full moon energy is going to bring to the collective. And they wanted this deck, and they want me to cut it again. This is so weird. This deck hasn't been used in a while. All right. Thoroughly cut. All right. The overall energy for the collective, please. Overall energy. Okie dokie. What's the highest priority for the collective? Highest priority. Interesting how those came out. That's a Queen of Earth. Manifestation energy. Remember, that was in the middle of the reading. They're telling us to keep on manifesting. Keep it up. Don't stop. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for the collective? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay, my turn. Doubling down. Taking stock, planting seeds for the future, and seeing things for what they are. I always see the Devil's Tower in the background here. Ever since that one reading when they told me about that ship that was coming in. All right. We always have to sneak peek. What's coming? Herald of the Purifying. Stronghold of the Grail. Memory Keeper. Six of Chalices. Stronghold of the Flame. Herald of the Awakening. And the Shining Flame. Lightning in the Cry. And the Destroyer, Ten of Swords. The Stick a Fork in Me, I'm Done. Dance a Collie. Justice. Okay. We have two messengers here. Two learning cards. The pages, strongholds. And this is with the Memory Keeper sitting between fire and water. the blue and the red. Past memories. Reminiscing past memories between the red and the blue. Planting new seeds for the future. And taking that forward quickly. Fire moving fast, Dance of Kali. Yeah, I know. They're warning about fires that are moving fast. That's on the macrocosm, guys. So those of you living in areas that are like a tinderbox right now with this high winds, do take extra precautions, because this can indicate the gardener also a lot of times represents portions of the planet. This area, Devil's Tower, man, they always tell me stuff in these. So this area is Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, and points directly south. Heads up for you guys, a warning, fire warnings up there, okay? So that energy is possible. This could be in other parts of the world too. So like I said, if you're living in a tinderbox that's very dry right now because of the way the weather is, and you've got high winds today, yeah. Definitely look out for that, because yeah, could be a problem for somebody, for sure. What else are you trying to tell me? I'm sure there's more. Here we got the 11 here, the 11 card. Those 11 bricks of wood. Divine Higher Genius, the angel. Sag rising. The Phoenix rising. So keep a lookout for that. Otherwise, for a lot of you, some sort of past memories light a fire. Memories that are not so comfortable dealing with contracts or justice. It's being done with that, being done with those contracts, being done with those that try to control you, and getting some justice. Anyway, so overall energy for today, for the full moon in Leo, February the 16th, 2022. Major Arcana, the Wheel of Life, Destiny turning. So the overall energy is see, we've got fire, water, sulfur, and salt in the middle here of the wheel. You see how Capricorn and Aquarius are right here at the top? There's a lot going on in those two signs right now, with Mercury just marching in and Venus and Mars getting ready to. Not only that, but Pluto's, going to be coming into Aquarius sometime down the road here, because it's in the very last ends of being in Capricorn. It takes a while, though. But the fact that Venus and Mars are marching together into Aquarius, that's really sticking out. The wheel, this represents the holodeck. the matrix, destiny, things that were going to happen no matter what you did or how you tried to change it. This is forward movement in big ways. Then, our highest priority, manifest your heinies off. Manifest your heinies off. The Magician card, the Magus, as above, so below. They're talking about Mercury in Aquarius right here, right now. There's a reason for that. It's sticking out here, and it's sticking out yet again here, and I didn't even notice that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was just focused on this card, and I'm like, oh shit. A repetition of what they're showing me on this card. And we have Mercury here. I feel like this is a very fortunate day for most. So for look out for the fires thing. If they're heading your way, get out. But this is alchemy. 100% alchemy and manifesting with everything you have. Every tool at your disposal. And what's interesting is the ebony shield. This is the Queen of Earth. I just looked over at my husband, sideways grin. Manifesting our hearts out. The apple palm. The Queen of Earth. Pomme de terre, right?
That's knowledge.
Yeah, it is knowledge.
That's truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
True wisdom.
And seriously grounded energy. So this is about being a mother. This is about the planet. This is about us and our stake in it, and manifesting the best things about the Queen of Earth, which is treating the planet like it's supposed to be treated and not like how it's being treated. And but also manifesting your energies on some seeds that you've planted. Okay? And the Nocturne. Whew. The conditions are ripe. I just heard. The conditions are ripe for an alchemy to happen. Now this could deal with fire, water, something that's going to happen at night. So for that overall energy for the macrocosm, the fires could happen at night, or the waters at night. This is all about the red and the blue. That's Mars and Venus. Mercury's already in Aquarius, and they're heading that way, which is good. Once they come out of Hades, look out, and they're together. This Nocturne, this is for many remaining balance during turbulent times and holding our focus on what matters and what's important. It's also weighing options. It's also doubling down late into the night to manifest. Okay? To manifest what you're working on. Double down. Yeah, that's an extremely good reading. I'm just a little concerned about the fires and stuff, and possibly some flooding. because fire and water is definitely in the mix here. Okay. And I feel like Devil's Tower and south, that whole area is under a wind warning, so do definitely, now I know why they wanted this deck. They wanted me to see that tower for sure, and they wanted to see the big signs on the wheel and the Magician card. Divinity in man, powers and spirit. That's funny because what did that bottle say? Watching the spirit transform.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's connected. The sooner you realize that, the happier you're going to be. And you'll see the signs and synchronicities and be able to follow the path. Okay. Taking stock on the past. Yeah, definitely watch out. Some of you, there's storms and windstorms, and there's also weather related water events coming with this full moon. Okay. Things you don't see coming. Angels are watching over us. Divine higher genius. Okay. Anyway, wow, what a reading. Almost feel like there should be more. But that's what they've got. See the snake? Turn this on the side. See, that's two snakes intertwining. That's Mars and Venus. The alchemy of the red and the blue, the water and the fire. Okay? The planet Earth.
Male and
The
female.
queen. Yep. Lots of major energy there. So I'm looking for more, but I know that this is major, just as it is, without adding anything to the reading. So, and they're telling me that's it. That's all we need to know. Because I keep thinking, do I need more cards? No, nothing more. Anyway, hope you have a grand full moon, and rest of your week. And more readings coming, lots more. And some other stuff we're going to do on Divine L about setting you all free. Part of my mission. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.